Hi folks, I've just finished building some instruments of torture. Well, instruments, depends how you look at it, they could be used for torture as they make lots of noise. And as you know, I like making noise. Now, there's a few clips on, well, not actually the build because it would have been very long. I spent about three or 4 hours in garage this morning finishing the drum pedal, which I should have finished a long time ago, but I managed to get the bits and pieces what I needed and got that done. And I made a bass, broomstick bass on a cigar box, which I put piezo on it. I'm going to have to do a bit of tweaking on it. I might do a different way of amping it up, but I'm going to have a play with that after this and see what I can do with that. And at the end, there's a couple of projects that I've got to get finished, and I'm going to be getting on with them as winter's coming on now. I'm not busy at work, and hopefully I'm not working away as much. So anyway, I'll put things in the thing at the bottom so that you can skip through to the bits that you might want to watch, the noisy bits, the finished bits, and the other projects, as I said, are right at the back end. And if there's any questions, comments, or anything you need to know, please ask, and comments and questions are always welcome. And if you'd like to subscribe, and nice to be nice. So folks, here's a project I've been meaning to do for a while, and I remembered to buy a spring and a bit of chain while I were out shopping. So this is the old drum pedal. Now what I'm going to do with this, after looking at it for a long time and being in the way, managed to pick up a bigger spring, which will go on here, and a piece of chain that I hope will hold up to it. I'm going to cut this piece off and just have it as a single. And this pedal here I'm probably going to put on top of this just to give it a bit more height for when you're playing, because what I found is you go to there and you can get your foot stopped. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that done, and I'll give you a bit of a demo later. And hopefully, if I've got time, something I wanted to do with like a stand-up box bass, you know, where you pull and like a broomstick bass on a bathtub bass if you want. But what I've got is a cigar box and a broomstick, and now that's the E string, a guitar E string. How well it'll work I don't know yet. It might end up just being a normal piece of string if that doesn't work. But I've just wired myself up a little piezo as well to test it out, which I'll keep this permanent, and these are great things for playing about. We plug it on top and get some noise out of it. As you know, I like making noise, so here are some more things to make noise. Things with these as well, kids can play with them and make some noise and have some fun, and if it gets broke I can fix it. So I'll get on with that and I'll show you how I get on. Have you made some nice Lego?
Yes.
Does it hurt when Poppy stands on it? Eh? Are you going to try this? You're going to play the drum?
Yes.
Give it some welly then. You do it. You do this. Now if he can't destroy it in 2 minutes, then it should be alright. Go on, give it some welly.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Yes.
So the drum pedal finished at last. There's a few clips on, well, what I had to do to it to get it to work or get it done. But that's basically it. It's quite a simple design, just an L. It's all strengthened up here and here. It's not very pretty, but it's functional. And basically I've got a piece of threaded bar through here. This is a piece of aluminium tube. That's a 6mm with 6mm hole. That's a 7mm aluminium tube, and that allows that to run on that. That gives you your span with a chain. How that works. I've got me a better chain because I broke a chain. I got a really crappy chain and pulled all links apart, but that should last. And a stronger screw. That's what I've been waiting to do. Got round to it at last. But anybody got any questions on that, they can always ask and I'll let you know. Again, that's the same sort of thing. That's the same aluminium tube, 7mm aluminium tube. That's just an hole in there, glued it in. That's a door stopper. You can move it down and up and down, or down and up, whichever way you want to do that. And because of that decent spring there, it's got a nice action. And I'll give you a bit of a blast on it. So, you try the drum pedal. So I'll try and show you what I'm doing from here. What I've just done is made a little setup so I can screw this on. This broomstick incidentally is an inch, 2.4 centimetres, and what I want to do is fit that in there so that it'll move. I might have to put, or I might put a stop block on front. Look at that, everything's all over. I might put a block on front as a stop block that way so that it won't go any further forward, and I'll get back to you when I've done that. I have just cut these off and just rounded edges up on sand alike, but didn't have to be done. And this is probably just a prototype because it might not work. And I'm thinking about this box, I might have to screw the lid down as well, because I don't think these hinges are up to much, or actual clasp, so I might end up screwing the lid down so it don't pull the lid off. I'll be back to you in a sec. So I've screwed that together. Was a little bit out of square, but it doesn't really matter. This is just for a test, see if it works, so it might get altered. I might have been a better idea to put a couple of L brackets left and right here, but I'm going to go with that. I'm going to screw it down, get the old stick on. I'm going to use these for connecting the string and see what I can get out of it, if anything. So I got it together and broke it.
Yeah.
Yes, pulled laminate off at top at lid. So what I'm going to do is drill it and screw it, glue it and screw it, and I might just have to put some for strength on the inside here. Bit of a bugger. Try again. So I've screwed top on, distorted it slightly.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, are you singing?
Yes, singing.
Do you mind not singing while I'm talking? Yes. So, screwed top on, split it a bit. It's only a compact board this, but I'm going to try it now with piezo on it, and if piezo don't work on it, I might put a speaker in it and use that as a pickup, because I've got an old speaker from an old radio, and I could wire that up to plug in. But I want to try it with this here piezo. And the other little project I was working on today, which sort of come up, is a bass. Now we're going to use a ordinary guitar string on that, but I found this piece of old washing line, and that works alright. Put my piezo on it, and again, I'll give it a blast on that in a minute. Acoustically, it's rubbish. And there's a bit of tweaking I want to do, which I put that eye up there to attach the string, but what I'm going to probably do is attach the string direct with a screw, because then you can play it a bit up and down. That's got some tweaking that I need doing. Put this bass on it so I can put my foot on it so that it doesn't fall over. But I can make some noise with it. Another little couple of projects that I really want to get finished are these. Now, this has been on shelf for ages, and so, well, that were a neck I cut and that were a box I found which I quite like. So that's a soprano ukulele which I really want to get finished. But first I want to get this finished. So I'm getting some stuff off that list now with that drum pedal out way. But I've had some more thoughts on this. Now, as I've got the forge and been doing some aluminium smelting, if you look at my other YouTube videos, you can see that what I'm thinking about doing, well, what I'm going to try next week, I'm going to try and cast this piece in aluminium, a tail piece. I'm not going for that shape. I'm going to cast some sort of tail piece to go on there, which I'll do out of lost foam casting, and a bridge. If that all comes out well in aluminium, oh, and I'll do cover for truss rod cover. I'll cast that as well. Now, if all goes well with that and it looks alright, then instead of having this natural, I've got to put some super glue in that as well. Instead of having this natural, this body, I'll stain body black like that and have aluminium, silver aluminium on that. And I might, depending on how rough the cast is, I might leave it with the as it is originally cast. I'll have to sort of do some work around edges probably, but I'll do a lost foam cast on that. And as I say, that'll be definitely up. That video will be up next weekend because I've got some more charcoal for the forge and do a bit of smelting